I'm Lauren Brandt, reporting for the Star Herald. I sat down with documentary filmmaker Becky Hughes McMillan and Midwest Theater director Billy Estes about the world premiere and benefit screening of Rising Water.
Okay, so you were approached by the North Platte Valley Water Association.
I was. Several years ago, they
Okay.
wanted to do a project, and then it sort of evolved into what it is now. They had some funding that they offered, and some ideas. Although, making a film is a whole different project than just a short information.
Okay, so what was your reaction when you first saw the film, and what was the message you think it portrayed?
For me, I mean, I'm a water user as a farmer too, a little bit. So I've always been interested in how the water system works, but more about how it works, like how it came to be. The historical aspect of it to me was very intriguing and enlightening. I learned a lot from that piece of it. And each farmer in the valley uses water so differently, but yet it's delivered so similarly at the same time. And if you think about the way the farmer used water 100 years ago, and the way that we use technology now for a lot of farmers to use water, it's been a big change, but the system to get it into the valley hasn't changed.
What are you hoping the audience gets from your film?
I hope that they will become more aware and engaged in the decision-making processes, from legislation. I mean, I want them to pay attention to our water. Most of the time someone else makes the decisions for us, and then we either like that or we don't like it, but we weren't engaged in that process. And so I think that the water managers need to be aware that we are engaged, that we are part of that process.
What's the history behind the recent canal breach that is kind of discussed in this film?
There was a huge political outcry just before that was built, and there was a design that went into the whole system, which is, I don't know how they came up with that. But
the way they move water through it.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
It's not like you just go turn on a valve somewhere.
No.
And there's all these checks and balances on the way the gravity works and where it's put on the ridge of the land.
And how they did that 100 years ago.
It's beyond me. And,
Wow.
horse and drag line versus mechanical big bulldozer. I mean,
Yeah.
there was a science and art to building the system. It did not just happen.
No.
Why do you think the people should come out to the Midwest Theater to engage in this conversation?
I mean, my hope is the director of the theater. I mean, the theater is this community living room, safe space to have a dialogue around a topic. And we have seen very much success with that, especially with water topics. A couple of years ago, we did a film and a panel with Thirsty Land, Conrad Weaver's film, and we just had such an engaging conversation around water and how it affects our community. And the film is kind of timely in the sense of what the current climate is as well. It's given us this opportunity to have a dialogue around the film that's even bigger than just the movie itself. I mean, because there are farmers without their livelihood, there is no water to their farms. So
Tickets to the film are $4 for members and $7 for non-members. For more information about the screening and to purchase tickets, visit midwesttheater.com.